Welcome back to MotionPic Recap. Today we're going to recap a movie titled Overboard. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. Somewhere a man is partying at a yacht. On land, a pizza delivery driver, called Kate, practices medical terms in her car, before getting back to the pizza shop. She jokes with her colleagues, and afterwards she picks up her kids in a pizza delivery car. On the ocean, the yacht party is cut short by mechanical issues. The man in charge, called Leonardo, skips answering a phone call from his bedridden father. The dying father decides to hand over Montenegro Industries to Leonardo, despite family concerns about Leonardo's capabilities. His daughters argue about the company and their charitable work, and who should get the company. But their father says he's already decided, telling one to find her brother. Kate leaves her kids at her mother's place, but the selfish mother says she's got to leave for a theater role. Kate is forced to take care of the kids anyway, while trying to work and studying for her nursing exam. Working 2 jobs to afford living, she's tasked to clean a luxurious yacht, video calling a friend to show off the fancy interior. Suddenly the handsome owner Leonardo wakes up in his bed. The shirtless owner cheekily reveals a Speedy Gonzales tattoo on his butt, to the amused cleaner, making her laugh with his energetic persona. But she still gets weird vibes. He then introduces himself, critiques her appearance, and arrogantly orders his staff to fire the chef over boring food. Dismissing concerns about the chef's pregnant wife, he asks some girls to show the way to the jacuzzi, asking Kate to clean the room quickly. Meanwhile, the captain explains to some guy the yacht owners own the biggest building supply company in the world. His sister arrives, saying he's like a child, and demands company control. Leonardo says he wants to be the face of the company, but that she may be the brains if she wants. Later he stops Kate, condescendingly demanding her to get some snacks for him, ignoring her schedule to pick up her kids at school, and asserting his importance. She refuses to get it for him, and he fires her. She asks for her payment, and he refuses to pay her. She then labels him a first-class asshole to the amusement of the crew. The two continue arguing over her pay, exchanging insults, and suddenly the yacht casts off. Thinking she is sassy, he pushes her overboard, and then tosses her expensive cleaning supplies into the water, then speeds away as she yells her hatred for him. She vents to a friend about being fired and owing the cleaning company $3,000 for a new machine, having just $42 in the bank. The woman's husband tries to cheer her up with garlic knots. On their lavish yacht, Leonardo and a girl are interrupted during intimacy by no condoms. As his crew doesn't answer his calls, he goes to get more himself. He finds condoms on deck where he was earlier and starts dancing. Suddenly, the yacht hits a big wave and he falls overboard. Nobody hears him yelling for help, from sleeping, or listening to high music, or watching TV. Next day he wakes up on a beach. Wandering the city, the police spot him. He starts running and is caught, and explains to some doctors that he doesn't remember his name or what he did on the beach, claiming amnesia. His sister is told he remembers nothing. She looks at Leonardo and says he's not her brother. Meanwhile, Kate has been told she needs to move within 2 weeks. Her friend's husband suddenly says some amnesiac man was found wandering the city. Kate recognizes him immediately, saying they're going to the hospital to demand her money. Her friend has a better idea though, saying she could take advantage of the situation, asking her husband if he's still faking IDs. Next they have a fake ID of Leonardo they made, saying he's Kate's husband. Kate gets a nervous breakdown and remarks this is probably illegal. But her friend says this is justice. She visits him in the hospital, showing a marriage certificate, but he denies their 15-year marriage, 3 daughters, and even his own identity, saying he doesn't know her. Kate tries to prompt his memory with photos and stories of their romance, that they met on a cruise ship, but he still denies their connection. He demands real proof and she mentions he's got a tattoo on his behind, and he finally has to acknowledge her as his wife, after which they drive away together to her house. Seeing the house, Leonardo can't believe he's poor. The kids run up and greet him, calling him dad, but he doesn't recognize them. Kate recounts his job history and explains his past struggles with sobriety. Leonardo takes a look at himself in the mirror, telling himself this can't be his life. He tries to run away but they see him. Meanwhile, his sister tries to trick the crew Leonardo hasn't been found. He asks what this weird bird is, and one daughter says it's football, which they watch all matches together. Kate then says he needs to cook, that they agreed he'd take care of the house while she studied for her exam. He says he can't cook at all, but Kate insists. He struggles with a hot pot, spilling sauce everywhere. As he questions when the maid arrives, he realizes it's him and that he's got to clean up. One daughter says she loves to have a dad around. Another daughter wants him to babysit them, but Kate says she won't allow him babysitting them. Leonardo wants to have sex, but Kate says they had previously agreed that he'd sleep outside until he's been sober for 30 days, showing him the shed. Somewhere else his sister has bought an urn. She fills it with random ashes. Next, Leonardo is picked up by Kate's friend's husband, going to work at his construction firm where Leonardo meets the crew. The crew quickly teases him for his soft hands, unsuited for manual labor. He then struggles to dig, as his boss playfully teases him from above. Meanwhile, the tycoon has got the urn with ash. Leonardo's sister says Leonardo was killed by a shark, and the father says she's in charge of the company now. Seeing the rich homeowner while working, a crew member tells Leonardo one day he'll get rich too, telling Leonardo he'd be welcomed anytime. The homeowner asks them to work on the other side of the house, and they pretend they don't understand English. Leonardo then struggles with a heavy wheelbarrow up a ramp, enduring mockery from other workers. He returns home utterly exhausted from his first day of construction work, needing only rest. Kate says it's fine if he takes a few minutes rest before he goes for his grocery run, and Leonardo responds in shock. Having no choice, he ends up doing it anyway. He sees a cookbook he buys, and later at dinner the girls remark this tasted very good. And he says he tried to vary the pasta taste a bit. That night he tries again, but she insists on him sleeping in the shed. Next day Leonardo performs grueling manual labor. And at the other side of town, Kate tells her friend her idea was genius, that she now has time to study as Leonardo does everything. Her friend gets jealous, also wanting a fake husband. Leonardo tells the crew he feels like this isn't his life, that he actually should be rich like this homeowner, and that he doesn't know his wife. The others say they feel exactly the same. The men says they too feel they should be rich, and that they don't recognize their wives anymore, that they were much hotter before. One hasn't had sex since his 3-year-old was born. They conclude everybody feels the same way. They then slap him and tell him to act like a real man. As he arrives home, he's brought frozen yogurt with him that Kate likes. He says he's sorry he's been hard to live with recently, but will do his best. She remarks this was lovely of him, after which he awkwardly reminisces about their past intimacy. Longing for it, but since she doesn't want it, he retreats to his shed. Meanwhile, Leonardo's second sister mourns Leonardo, as her father is sleeping, saying Leonardo was the only one believing in her cello career. Since her sister hasn't told her much, she makes a call to get more info about his death. Leonardo gets his first paycheck, getting happy. Arriving home, he sees one daughter not riding, and asks why. She says biking with training wheels isn't fun, and she never learned to ride without them, and he says he'll teach her. Kate's mother calls, saying she got the theater role, and Kate is angry. She prioritized that in front of babysitting. She sees the big sister not being at home, getting angry since they can't trust Leonardo babysitting the younger girls. The two arrive home, surprised seeing Leonardo and the two younger girls celebrating a touchdown in football. Kate grounds her older daughter. This sparks an argument with Leonardo, who says she's too hard on her. Kate tells him not tell her how to raise her kids. He fiercely defends his fatherhood and provider status, saying he deserves respect, deeming her comment a low blow. Leonardo later attends an AA meeting, discussing his wife. Meanwhile, Kate discovers his surprisingly organized fridge. Somewhere else, Leonardo's second sister still inquires about Leonardo's mysterious death. Leonardo comes back home, saying he's sorry for getting angry. Kate admits she overreacted, and has ungrounded the daughter, remarking she's just stressed over her exam. He offers support, saying he can take the kids on Sunday so she can study. He then accidentally cuts his hand, and Kate helps him, calling him a baby for his dramatics, and he praises her bedside manner. Kate then tells him he can sleep downstairs on the couch if he wants, making him very happy. Next, he's working at the pizza shop delivering pizzas. That Sunday he drops off the oldest daughter at the pool. Seeing her flirt with a boy, he changes his mind. She then explains the boy she spoke to is gay, bursting out in tears saying she's miserable. having no friends and having a crush on a boy in her Spanish class who doesn't notice her. Leonardo is delighted she studies Spanish, since he can speak Spanish too. He then says she's beautiful and smart, saying she may stay if she promises not to do anything stupid, which she does. He then cheers on his daughter playing football and watches proudly from the sidelines as she makes a touchdown. He later bikes with his family and Kate is stunned to see her daughter without training wheels, and the daughter says her dad taught her. Next, Kate is taking her exam. Leonardo's sister sees her father's bed is empty, and thinks he's dead. But he appears behind her saying his doctor proposed something that has now made him feel better. Leonardo's second sister suspects her sister has tricked them about Leonardo's death. Meanwhile, Kate tells her friends she thinks Leonardo will freak out hearing they've tricked him. Kate tries to confess to Leonardo she has tricked him, but Leonardo tells her to wait a second, calling on the girls since dinner is ready. When seeing them together, she can't confess but instead says it's their 15th anniversary. Next, the couple attends a lively festivity, happily dancing to celebrate their milestone anniversary. Later they share a sweet moment on the pier, as he lovingly recounts a romantic legend to her. His funny and romantic story is about this man longing to get a kiss from a girl studying for an exam. She kisses him, and the next morning, the couple wakes up together in bed. The crew then celebrates Leonardo finishing his first pool build. Afterward, he watches football with the kids, and prepares to go shopping, but then finds condoms in his car. He confronts his wife, asking what these are doing in the car, and she reveals they are not really married, and the children inside are not his, upsetting him, since he thinks she's shit-talking him. Kate asks the kids to tell him the truth, but they say he's their dad. He leaves and Kate asks the kids what they're doing, and they answer they want to keep him. Kate's friend confesses the condoms are hers, sleeping with customers, being a sex addict. Leonardo tells Kate he's sorry he didn't trust her, that he thought he was living a lie, then runs back in. Kate gets angry at her friend she's keeping up this lie. Leonardo and the kids then come running out, reading a letter that she passed her nurse exam. Next they celebrate and Leonardo talks with Kate's friend's husband about his sex addict wife, and he says they've started couples therapy. A guy on the beach takes a photo of Leonardo and sends to the captain, asking if that is Leonardo. And the captain is shocked. The crew comes running, interrupting Leonardo's memorial, showing a photo proving he's actually alive. The one sister gets worried, but the father and second sister get overwhelmingly glad. On the beach, Kate holds a speech praising Leonardo for his love and support, helping her pass this exam. He reciprocates her affection, reaffirming his love by proposing marriage again to everyone's shock, and Kate happily says she will. As they get back home, Leonardo's family is here, and Leonardo immediately sees it's his father and sisters. Leonardo says he will just leave the stuff and will be right back. He then starts realizing that something is wrong, starting to remembering his identity and vast wealth, getting really happy, and tells Kate he remembers now. But then realizes she is not his wife, and these are not his children. Remembering she's the cleaner, accusing her of tricking him and using him. Kate says that she is so sorry, but feeling betrayed he decides to leave the distressed Kate and the 3 crying children. As the limousine drive off, the kids calling him Dad tries to stop him. The crew welcomes Leonardo back to the yacht, saying his funeral was lovely by the way. Kate explains he was never their real dad, discussing their feelings about his departure. The tycoon names Leonardo as his successor, upsetting Leonardo's sister, who expected the role. Leonardo then presents a business idea to sell 30-pound bags of cement, in addition to the 90, since the 90 bags are very heavy to carry for workers. By habit, Leonardo refuses to drink first, but then recollects he actually drinks. Next, the family attends Kate's mother's horrible theater act, and eventually Kate says they should leave. Away from the spotlight, Leonardo talks with the chief steward, Colin, remarking that when he worked in construction, he hated rich people like himself. Asking Colin of his honest opinion on him, and Colin said that he was fired from his last job for being honest. On land, Kate asks her friend's husband if they can borrow his boat. Suddenly Leonardo's father sees they are turning back, getting angry at Leonardo for going back for Kate. Suddenly the second sister shows evidence. The other sister left Leonardo at the hospital, and tricked them he was dead. They start to argue, but Leonardo leaves as they see a boat heading towards them. They excitedly wave, seeing each other. Suddenly the yacht turns around, and Leonardo sees it's his father doing it, who says Kate has brainwashed him, and won't let him go back to her. The tourist boat is slower than the big yacht, forcing Kate to stop chasing them. Leonardo runs up on top of the yacht, waves to Kate, and the others shouting, "I love you, Kate," and then excitedly decides to jump off his yacht into the ocean. Seeing him swims towards them, Kate reciprocates and also jumps into the water to swim for him. Leonardo's father yells from his yacht, threatening to disinherit him and cut him off. His father yells he will not get a penny, and Leonardo stops, starting to yell back and negotiating. The father says he will give it all to his sister, and the first sister says she's humbled, and the father says he meant the second sister since she left her brother for dead. The father yells to Leonardo that it is all or nothing, and Leonardo replies that he then chooses love. Kate jumps back in the water, and the two kiss. A few weeks later, Colin knocks on the door, saying that his second sister sent back the yacht, saying it was a gift from his father. And gifts are legally binding, so it's his, adding it's worth $60 million. Next, the couple marries on the yacht as children cheer and the newlyweds share a passionate kiss. The end. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hit the like button to help us out. Until next time, take care.